Okay, so here we are back again, and this time we're going to work with the mod tab. Okay, before we were working with the mix tab, had a lot of fun with that. Let's go ahead and go to the mod tab, and this refers to the joystick that's on your keyboard. Now here I have a sound loaded up, and this level button, this is just your volume button, okay, and your mod wheel. Now there's two tabs here. This tab, this is going to refer to the way the sound is played. It's going to be played in a different pattern. It's similar to an arpeggiated pattern, but not really. So let me just go ahead and play this, and you can hear what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to push on the key, and then I'm going to push up on the joystick, and this depth has to be out of the middle so you can hear what's going on. Okay, I'm going to push on the key, and I'm going to push on the joystick. Okay. And if I bring it all the way to the left, I believe it's going to come all the way down. Okay, well actually it goes down and then up again. Okay, now the rate is the speed of that wave sound when it comes up and then all the way back down again. The rate is going to determine how fast that happens. So I have it up halfway now. Now let's try it again. Okay. And let me go ahead and bring this up all the way. Okay, kind of just really fast. Bring it up about. There we go. Okay, and if I bring the depth over all the way to the right, it's pretty much the same. Maybe a little bit higher pitched. So that's what that does. That's what the sign does. And like I said, it's all going to do the same thing. It's just going to play in a different pattern. Okay, so let me go to try sync and let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, it's similar. Let me find one that's slightly different. The square might be a little different. Okay, yeah. Okay, bring the rate down a little bit. And this is something, you just play around with it and you can come up with really cool sounds. And remember, you have all these effects up here. So, if you find a nice pattern, wow, that's pretty loud. Find a good pattern with this, go ahead and, play around with your effects there. And then you can, like I said before, you can totally manipulate the sound and make something totally different. Okay, so that's your square. Let's try the random. Let's see what that does. Yeah, just kind of brings it all over the place. Okay, yeah, speed it up. Let's make it go fast. Yeah. Okay, let me bring this back down. Like I said, it's not going to really make that much of a difference. Okay. If it's in the middle, it's not going to do anything. Okay, it has to be out of the middle position for it to work. All right, cool. So that was pitch. Now let's go ahead and try the wave. Let's see what that wave does. I'm going to bring the speed down, the rate, bring it down just a little bit. Okay, here we go. And actually that doesn't really do much. Let me bring the depth back down a little bit. With certain sounds, like I said, certain sounds, it may not, have any effect to it. It just all depends, basically on what sound you use. So let me try it this way. Okay. Yeah, let's try another one. Let's try the filter. Now I know the filter will definitely make a difference. Yeah. Okay, let me bring the depth all the way back down that way. Let's try it again. Okay, make it a little bit faster. Yeah, and that's still on that random setting. Okay, so let's bring it to the sine. Bring it back to the sine, and we'll play that again. Yeah. Yeah, that filter, play around with that one, man. That's a good effect right there. Let's go ahead and try the try. Let's see what that does. Yeah, pretty much the same thing, not too much of a difference. The volume, let's go ahead and play with that. I'm going to bring it back to sine. Yeah, it's like a up and down wave sound. So let's go ahead and bring it back a little bit. Yeah. And like I said, I definitely encourage you to just, play around with it, get familiarized with it, see what it does. Okay, yeah, pretty much with the volume, just have the depth set all the way to the right. Yeah, okay. And like I said, all the way up, it's fast. Halfway, it's slow. Well, you know, not too slow. And then all the way to the left. Yeah, that's real slow. Okay, and then the pan, left and right. So let's try it out. I'm not sure if you're going to hear that because I'm recording in mono, but I do output to stereo, so maybe you can hear that. But okay. And like I said, it's self-explanatory. It says pans, and pan means left to right. Okay, and these two over here, you have pressure and you have depth. Let me just go ahead and play this so you can hear it. Okay, now the volume, self-explanatory. Softens it up to where you can't hear it, bring it back. Okay, that's all that does. And I was playing around with some of these other ones and I didn't really hear much of a difference, so that's probably going to depend on what sound you use. So let me go ahead and try filter. Yes, I don't really hear much of a difference there. We'll try wave. Yeah, let me try bringing the depth up. Like I said, it's all going to depend on what sound you use. And the pitch. Yeah, so the only one that really has an effect here with this particular sound is the volume. Okay, so you know, definitely just play around with that. And that's it. That's how you use the modulation tab and all the effects within there. And I encourage you to just, you know, you're going to learn the most by just playing around. Just getting in there and just, you know, clicking different things and just going crazy with it. And, you know, you'll find out, I mean, you'll come up with a lot of your stuff just on accident. You'll be like, wow, that's a good sound. And so, and actually, let me show you real quick. You can save, let's say you have, you know, 4 different sounds here and you have certain, you know, have everything set to a certain filter or level. If you go up here in the top and these 2 little arrows pointing up and down, if you left click on that, you go to save settings as. Okay, that'll take you up to the Xpand presets here. And so basically you can just, I have some sounds here, okay, ethnic pipes, melodic kalimba. I have some presets already done. So whatever pattern you use and you like it, you don't have to lose it. You know what I'm saying? You just go ahead and save it. And so that way, you know, you want to get off the computer and then the next day, you want to go back to it, but you don't want to look for everything and do it all again. Just go ahead and save it. You just load it up and boom, you'll have it. And then you import, pick your setting, and that's how it works. Okay, so we're going to go on to the arpeggiator next. See you in a minute.